Get ready now for a dose of pure cuteness. We've got friends from Purrrfect Pals in studio, and they are the local cat-loving heroes who make sure every kitty, no matter their medical or behavioral challenges, gets the chance to live their best 9 lives. And joining us, their new executive director, Vaughn Maurice, and he didn't come alone. He's brought 2 special needs cats, Shaker and Dusty. Tell me about these little guys.
So these beautiful animals are looking for a home. You're holding Dusty. Dusty's 2 years old. He has some neurological issues and spinal issues, so it makes it very, very difficult for him to walk and to navigate. And he also has some vision issues, so that adds to his problems. But he is full of love, and he wants to give that love to a special family. He does have difficulties navigating a litter box because of his neurological issues. But putting pee pads around the outside of the litter box kind of solves that issue.
He's just so chill, hiding next to me right here, my little co-host.
He is a
But you have a feisty little one, sounds-wise. So sweet,
I do.
though.
Shaker is a sweetheart. She's a little nervous on TV. I think that's why she's making the noise. But she is just really a loving, loving, sweet cat. She has some seizure disorders and requires medication 3 times a day. We've had Shaker now for 10 years. She's a 10-year-old cat that we've had basically her whole life. And she's looking for a very special family, too.
Oh my gosh, and tell us about the mission, too, of Purrrfect Pals.
Sure, so we're beyond a rescue. We actually take cats from other shelters when they're not able to take care of them. Really the special needs cats, cats that have severe medical issues like Dusty and Shaker, and cats that maybe have behavioral problems and really need to work through those behavioral problems. And we will keep the cats as long as it takes to find the right home.
And who's a great candidate, too? Because some people could say, you know, I really want to help, but I don't know if I'm cut out to be a special needs cat parent.
Sure, and it's definitely not for everyone, right? Each cat has their own story and their own needs, and some get along great with other animals, some don't. Some need to be watched quite a bit, like Shaker we would love to have in a home that had someone home most of the day, for example. Dusty, it wouldn't matter as much. So it's really an individual cat by cat basis. We have 122 cats, and they're all unique and they're all beautiful and they all want a great home.
Oh, and what do you want people to know about just the mission that you guys are doing and the work that's so special to get these, you know, cats in a great home?
Sure. So a lot of other shelters struggle with lots of animals coming in, and they can't take care of all of them necessarily. And so we're sort of a relief valve for those shelters. And they call us up, and we go and rescue, like these 2 cats came from shelters.
Really?
Dusty a couple of years ago, and Shaker nearly a decade ago. And we've been working with them since.
Oh, have you always been a cat person? Is this a passion, an animal person?
I'm an animal person through and through. I love cats and dogs and turtles and iguanas and the whole 9 yards.
Same. I feel like I've grown with every single pet growing up, thanks to my parents. Oh my gosh, Dusty is the sweetest little angel. How can people get in touch with you? What's the first step? Can they meet with you if they're also just like some questions about?
Absolutely, and we want them to meet with us.
Really?
And we want them to come in and meet the animals, come into Purrrfect Pals. We're up in Arlington, and come in and we'll introduce you to the different cats. Tell us about your lifestyle, what you have to offer, what you're comfortable doing. Shaker, for example, would need somebody that's comfortable actually administering shots. And we would teach an individual how to do that, but not everybody has that comfort level. They can't even watch a shot, let alone give a shot, right?
Right.
So each animal is unique, and we want to put a unique family with that animal, and we just really want to get them into homes. It's really important for us to get them out of our shelter and find loving homes for them.
And if someone maybe is thinking, I don't know if I can adopt a cat yet, but they still want to volunteer and help, what help do you guys need?
Absolutely, we need all sorts of help, all sorts of volunteers. One type of volunteering that folks can do is to foster and find out, is a special needs cat going to work in your home? Well, try it. Try it before you buy it kind of thing, right? Or perhaps an animal like Shaker, which would be quite expensive to administer shots to, we can put in as what we call a forever foster, a situation where we're covering the medical costs because we know it's going to be rather expensive.
Right.
But we want Shaker to be in a home, and if we're paying for Shaker to be in our shelter anyways, we may as well pay for Shaker to be in a home. Our medical bills are tremendous, as I'm sure you can imagine. And so another way that people can help is to donate. As a private nonprofit, we completely rely on the generosity of our caring, pet-loving community to help cats like Shaker. Another way people can help and volunteer is to come into our shelter and play with the cats and give them stimulation.
And love.
And help us clean kitty litter and help us feed and lots of things.
Thank you so much for being here. And thank you to you all for spending time with us today and our new friends. For more New Day fun, subscribe on YouTube and be sure to download King 5 Plus for free. Don't forget to enjoy your new day, and we'll see you next time.